The following video is sponsored by UGREEN. In this video, I'm taking a look at some great new MagFlow products from UGREEN, specifically really aimed towards iPhone 16 Pro Max or iPhone 17 Pro Max users. We have the MagFlow 10,000 milliamp hour magnetic wireless battery bank. So with that capacity, you've got a lot there to charge your different devices. But because it does have the Qi standard 2.2 and certified, by the way, wireless charger, it means I can charge at 25 watts my iPhone 17 Pro Max. So quite a practical battery bank. Then we have their magnetic, this is a 2-in-1 magnetic wireless charger. So this, again, using the Qi 2.2 standard, will charge iPhones at 25 watts. Very compact, portable design, and you can even charge your AirPods with this. I have here also the 3-in-1 magnetic wireless charger. So this, the same Qi standard 2.2, 25 watts wireless charging, but you can also, with the addition of the other charging mats on it, charge up an Apple Watch and your AirPods at the same time. And it looks pretty good putting this on a desk or a bedside cabinet. And lastly, this, which is a 65 watt GAN charger. Now this is compact and small, but it has a retractable cable, so a very practical charger. So first up is our MagFlow. This is 10,000 milliamp hours magnetic wireless power bank. So this one here, it has the Qi 2.2 certified standard. So that's a newer, of course, wireless standard there, and it's up to 25 watts. So that's going to work with an iPhone 17 Pro Max, for example. I'll be testing that out shortly. It's got a little screen on it, and I'll show you on the rear here the specs. Now, if you do want to look at all of this, make sure you pause the video around about now, and you can read through that. So this is what is included. There is some paperwork right here for the magnetic wireless power bank. And even though the cable is part of the design of it, there is still a separate cable included, and that is this white Type-C to Type-C cable. Then the weight of it, it's not bad at all considering it's 10,000 milliamp hours. It's 256 grams. So excellent design. I like the fact that this has this rubber over the top of it where you can see this is the area, of course, where the magnets are there. So that Qi 2.2 certified wireless standard, 25 watts maximum for an iPhone 17 Pro Max, which I happen to have right here. So you just need to put it on there. The magnets are so strong that it's going to hold it in place even if I shake it about. Now, it will charge this 17 Pro Max to 50% in around about 38 minutes. You can see it's charging right now, so that is very good. And then if you want to charge the battery itself, that is going to take 2 hours at 30 watts. So it has a 30 watt maximum output from the Type-C ports. The wireless charging is 25. And the quality of this cable, this is very, very good. I do like it. And the fact that it's all part of it included means you don't need to run about with a charging cable. Now, will it work with other devices that do support wireless charging? Well, some of them have the MagSafe or the magnets in there. And this is a Oppo Find X9 Pro. Now that has some magnets. They're not the strongest magnets in the phone itself, but it will sit there and I can see it's come up with the charging. See wireless charging logo there. And I can confirm, yes, that is now charging, which is very good. And if you get yourself one of these, which is the case that has the MagSafe on it, the magnets there for Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, then it's going to work as well. Even though you can see that camera module is quite close to where the magnets line up, it in fact does just fit on there fine. And you see now that's fast wireless charging. It's going to take about an hour or so to fully charge. There, an hour and 4 minutes left. And again, giving it a shake, that is not going to come off, which is excellent. Now, I do like the fact here that it does have the battery banks and built-in security with it when it comes to the thermals and whatnot, because this thing here, it's got 13 layers of protection, according to UGREEN. So we've got thermal guard to ensure that it's not going to get too hot. And if it does, it will probably just switch itself off or lower the charging rates. Now, when you are wirelessly charging, say with this iPhone again, it will heat up and get warm a little bit. That's all part of the process there. So that is kind of normal for it. And the capacity, very good at that 10,000 milliamp hours. And you'll see here we do have the screen on the side. So I've got 42% left. You can tap the little power button at the top and you can see then the rate. So you can charge using the built-in cable. You can charge with obviously the MagFlow, so the Qi 2.2, and then plug in a Type-C cable and charge via this. So the 30 watts maximum from the cables and wireless 25 with an iPhone. The MagFlow 2-in-1 magnetic wireless charger. So this has a compact foldable design with it, and it's for iPhone 12 and up, and then iPods 2 and later, because you can also wirelessly charge those at 5 watts, and there's a Type-C port on there for another 5 watts, and this is again the Qi 2.2 certified, so 25 watts. And like I did just before, if you want to check out the stats, the outputs of it, it's right there, but pretty much covered it. The total output being 35 watts maximum. What is included is a Type-C to Type-C cable and some paperwork. Weight-wise, the MagFlow 2-in-1 magnetic wireless charger is not bad, just 230 grams. Great compact size, good build quality. So there's 4 little rubber feet on the bottom to stop it from slipping off anything. This is a rubber surface again with the Qi 2.2 wireless charging mat there for it. And there is a Type-C port there on the side for powering it. Now this is both in and out power, and the one at the back, this is the in. So the Type-C port that you'll be connecting up, which I'm going to do right now. So when you open this, the hinge feels very good. It's nice and tight. So you just pull it up first and then up at the back. And then this you can angle depending on how you want to have that. So because I'm working on a video here, I'll just angle it more upwards. So I'll connect up my iPhone 17 Pro Max, and you see that it's going to get it. There we go. Locks into place with the magnet. That's very strong. Again, not going to go anywhere like we've seen with just the other products. Now, we'll charge this iPhone 17 Pro Max to around about 50% in only 30 minutes, which is excellent. And then because we've got the wireless charging mat there below it, that's where you can put some AirPods to charge or a watch. And this is going to be at 5 watts. And you have then another Type-C, out there of 5 watts to charge any additional device. You could plug in, for example, maybe an Apple Watch right there. So I wanted to see if my Huawei is going to work. I'm not too sure it will because it's slightly different standard. I don't believe it is the Qi standard here, but I can see it is. That is wirelessly charging on top of that mat, and that's going to be at 5 watts. Finally, the last UGREEN product that I'm looking at is the MagFlow 3-in-1 magnetic wireless charger. So this gives us an additional charging pad. It's a bit wider. This is something you'd probably set up on your desk or your bedside cabinet. So you can wirelessly charge at the Qi 2.2 standard there at 25 watts. Then you can wirelessly charge, say, your AirPods and your Apple Watch too as well. Now it does have a GAN fast charger included, 45 watts. And just like I did before, if you need to see all those charging specs, there they are at the back. So we have a total output, 35 watts there. And the charging, wireless charging and total output there being 32.5. And here is what is included inside. So we get our paperwork, the 45 watt charger, nice and small, Type-C cable, and our 3-in-1 magnetic wireless charger. Okay, so very similar to the 2-in-1 I just showed you before, we have our 25 watts Qi 2.2 standard rubberized finished here. This is your little charging mat there for your AirPods. So AirPods 2, AirPods Pro 2 and above. Status LED at the front, 4 rubber feet at the bottom, and 2 Type-Cs at the back. So this is the in, that is the out. And being a 3-in-1, this is the third device here that we could be charging, which would be an Apple Watch. I don't happen to have one, but that is where you can put that there to charge. And you can have both then your AirPods, Apple Watch, and your iPhone 16 Pro Max, 17 Pro Max, whatever has the wireless, to be charging that. So connecting up now, let's have a look at my 17 Pro Max. Plug that in at the back. So it is now lined up. And it should start to then wirelessly charge. So that's charging at 25 watts, and it will get me to 50% in around about 30 minutes, which is excellent. Also got this, which is their Nexode. This is the GAN fast charger with a retractable cable up to 65 watts. Very cool design because of how small it is and the fact that it's got the cable included, which I really do love. So just like our battery bank with that cable there. Now, if you want to see all of the outputs it can do from the different ports on it, so the Type-C, Type-A, then just pause the video right now and you can read that all off. And this is what is included. We get some paperwork with it, and it's in this little protective sleeve. As you can see, it fits in the palm of my hand. There we have our Type-C port, the Type-A, and the retractable cable. The best part about it, because this is quite a long cable. That's the full length of it. It's not bad, so it should reach most people's bedside cabinets when you plug this in next to it. And I do like the fact that it's all there, so you don't have to worry about taking a separate charging cable. So it will lock into place. You just give it another pull, and then it automatically starts to wind up. The retractable then also goes into a little magnet here that holds that cable in place. So a very clean, clever design, and I do like it. The quality of it is excellent. The plastics are very good, and as mentioned, up to 65 watts. So some great products from UGREEN. My favorite is the 3-in-1 because I think it's very handy to be able to charge your iPhone 17 Pro Max, for example, AirPods and Apple Watch all at the same time. Now, if you are interested in any of the products I've shown here in this sponsored video, do check the link in the description for possible discount codes as well and more information on these great products from UGREEN. Thank you so much for watching.